Imagine the secret known to only a few, the power of detachment. It's a journey that challenges even the most deeply rooted and sometimes conflicting beliefs. Many equate attachment with love and care. However, today, I'll reveal the paradoxical truth. Letting go can be the key to a fuller and healthier life. If this seems impossible, brace yourself for an unexpected revelation. In this video, I'll introduce you to the lesser explored paths of non-attachment. Delving into both the emotional and material aspects, we'll uncover seemingly contradictory psychological practices and perspectives that are essential for emotional well-being and personal growth. Are you ready for rapid and profound transformation? Don't miss this unique opportunity to learn how to break free from invisible bonds and cultivate stronger and healthier emotional connections. Subscribe now to the Wisdom Quest channel. Hit the bell icon and give us a thumbs up to join us on this journey of self-discovery and emotional liberation. Let's unlock this secret together. Paradoxically, the first step in detachment is a retreat, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. Picture yourself at a bustling party with loud music and lively conversations all around. Trying to discern a friend's whisper in such an environment can be a real challenge. Similarly, when we're overly engrossed in someone or something, our emotions can become amplified, much like the noise at the party drowning out our thoughts. Stepping back is akin to leaving that noisy environment for a quieter place of refuge where you can listen to your thoughts and contemplate more clearly. Seneca, a philosopher with profound insight, advocated for the importance of returning to oneself. This return isn't just about physical distance but also mental and emotional space. When emotions cloud our judgment, distancing allows us to observe like those who marvel at clouds drifting across the sky, realizing they are entities separate from ourselves. This distancing isn't synonymous with indifference, but a way to objectively view the situation and our reactions, as if analyzing the entire chessboard rather than just the piece in our hand. In today's world, isolating oneself in a rural village, as the Stoics suggested, isn't always necessary. Sometimes you simply need to switch off your mobile phone, go for a walk, or sit in silence for a while. The key is to find a place where your thoughts and feelings aren't drowned out by the continuous noise of everyday life. In these moments of silence, we discover the ability to make decisions not based on fleeting emotions, but on logical reasoning, deep reflection, and inner wisdom. Taking the step back is your powerful tool. Enter a space where you can breathe freely and see through the haze of the present moment. The second step in the process of letting go involves a rational consideration of the need for distancing. Choosing to walk away from someone isn't an impulsive act, but rather a methodical contemplation reflecting the wisdom of Stoicism. Imagine your existence as a sea expedition, where people in your life are akin to winds and currents. Some aid smooth sailing, while others may lead you into turbulent waters. As the captain of this ship, it's crucial to understand which winds to favor and which storms to avoid. This decision isn't a retreat, but a conscious direction of your life path in line with your values or well-being. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of choosing associations that resonate with your evolution and understanding, rather than uncertainty, discomfort, and pain. Distancing isn't an act of renunciation, but a conscious choice in favor of preserving your integrity and morality. Stoicism doesn't advocate impartial logic, but rather wisdom that prompts us to reflect on what people bring into our lives, harmony or discord. Reflecting on this decision, recall Epictetus' words, "What troubles us are not the events themselves, but our thoughts about those events." The choice to distance oneself depends not only on the individual, but also on your perception of their influence on your life. It could represent a stimulating chapter in your development or a footnote that veers you off course. The choice of non-attachment is an attempt to craft a life story you'll be proud of, a commitment to staying true to yourself, your values, and your path. Stoicism teaches us to value relationships that enrich our narrative while respectfully distancing ourselves from those that don't add value. It's not about constructing a life where every person and experience is meticulously curated, but about creating a story filled with authenticity and meaning. The third step on this path of detachment involves conversing with someone you trust. In moments when life feels like a puzzle of mismatched pieces, it's time to draw inspiration from the wisdom of the Stoics. The resilience of great thinkers underscores the importance of bonds, highlighting that trusting someone is like finding an anchor in the midst of a storm. This interaction goes beyond a mere exchange. It brings clarity and new perspectives. It's akin to having a co-pilot on your life's journey, someone who guides you when your own sense of direction feels obscured. Seneca, with his profound understanding of human nature, valued the wisdom that arises from such exchanges. He saw a friend as a mirror reflecting not just our outward appearance but our deepest truths. This interaction is more than just a reflection of ourselves. It's a way to understand our trajectory. We don't just share words, we invite them into our inner universe, offering them a glimpse into our thoughts and feelings. This exchange creates a space for mutual understanding and support, where not only condolences are exchanged, but also valuable knowledge. It is important to choose those whom we trust, giving preference to those who share our values. This person becomes an echo of our ideas, helping us sort through our thoughts and emotions. Your task is not to solve our problems. Often, simply listening is excellent support. Your presence reminds us that we are not alone on this journey. By sharing your thoughts, you may discover wise advice and sparks of truth in your conversation partner's words, illuminating different perspectives. Stoicism teaches us that life's obstacles are overcome with equanimity and support from our chosen community. Your trusted person is an important part of this community, confirming that strength often comes from unity. Letting go of someone or something does not mean rejecting everything human. In fact, it is human relationships that give us the strength and vision needed to navigate life's tangled paths. In conversations with this trusted person, you find real bridges to clarity and anchors that allow you to navigate the sea of change. The fourth step towards detachment involves setting boundaries for our emotions. When emotions run high, it's like commanding a ship in the midst of a storm. But Stoic teaching is not about avoiding the waves, but about learning to navigate them skillfully. Mastery lies in experiencing these emotions without allowing them to overwhelm us. Understanding the human spirit reminds us that it's not the events themselves that influence us, but how we interpret them. This understanding is crucial for defining emotional boundaries. For example, having a watcher in our consciousness who acknowledges every visitor, our feelings, but doesn't let them take over our inner space. For instance, when we feel anger, we acknowledge its existence, understand its cause, but don't let it dominate our actions or feelings. Restricting our emotions means engaging in dialogue with them, understanding their role, and directing them so they don't overshadow our logic. In practice, establishing these boundaries can mean giving ourselves time to feel a certain emotion. We might say, "I'll allow myself to feel this disappointment right now, but then I'll focus on solutions." This doesn't imply denying feelings but managing their influence on us. It's about balancing. The fifth and decisive step in the process of letting go is to carefully assess the potential consequences of this detachment. When we find ourselves at a crossroads in the journey of letting go, it's vital to pause and explore each possible path. Stoicism discourages hasty decisions. Rather, it emphasizes the need for deep reflection. Imagine each route as a possible future, each detour leading to different outcomes. What awaits you on the path of detachment? Will it be growth, serenity, and a more consolidated identity, or will it be regret and longing for what's left behind? This forecasting exercise isn't about predicting the future with precision, but about prudent preparation. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor burdened with the responsibility of governing a vast empire, used reflections on the past to shape his future expectations, echoing the Stoic approach of using past experiences as a compass for future decisions. Think about those instances when you distance yourself and evaluate the outcomes. Did detachment bring clarity, tranquility, or lead to isolation? Utilize these retrospectives as a map, extracting lessons from the past to navigate the future more effectively. Moreover, it's important to consider the impact of your decisions on others. Stoicism helps us find a balance between our personal needs and the collective good. By letting go, ask yourself if this action contributes to your personal growth and positively impacts others' lives, or conversely, if it may cause harm or misunderstanding. This step goes beyond sole concern for one's interests. It's about aligning your well-being with the broader context in which we operate. It's akin to carefully treading through a garden. ensuring your steps nurture its growth without harming the plants. Stoic detachment is a manifestation of thoughtful wisdom, a deliberate decision that considers not only oneself but also the complex web of relationships in which we are entwined. The sixth step on the path to liberation is giving yourself a break from social media. Imagine your mind as a calm lake. Now picture social media as raindrops constantly disturbing this serene surface. Each update, notification, and comparison is a drop disrupting the lake's tranquility. This philosophy, rooted long before the digital age, offers us timeless wisdom for combating distracting factors. Seneca, reflecting on the fleetingness of life, might consider social media as a modern source of countless unnecessary distractions, especially in the process of detachment. This step aims to reclaim our time and attention, consciously choosing where to direct our valuable energy. In the world of social media, our attention is the most coveted asset. By distancing ourselves, we provide our minds with space to breathe and contemplate. It's akin to shutting out the noise of a bustling street, where the constant din remains but momentarily ceases to be our focus. Abstaining from social media may seem like a leap from the fast lane. However, by temporarily stepping away from the digital world, we can heed Seneca's words and utilize this time for productive activities such as reading, taking walks, journaling, or engaging in hobbies that nourish our spirit. This break isn't an escape, but an act of self-care and recognition of what strengthens us versus what drains us. Notice the transformation in your mental state, a sense of calm, presence, and heightened awareness of your thoughts and emotions. This self-awareness lies at the core of Stoicism, acknowledging what is within our control and freeing ourselves from what is not. Understand that while we cannot stop the rain, we can seek shelter and enjoy the sound of the raindrops without getting wet. A step on the path to detachment is an invitation to consciously focus on our most fundamental needs. As we move forward, it's crucial to delve into the depths of our being. Here we find the heart of Stoicism, focusing our attention on what truly matters for our inner growth and well-being. This entails letting go of unnecessary noise and trivialities to cultivate what truly nourishes the soul. Visualize your life as a garden, where the key elements of your flourishing are akin to sunlight and water, essential for plants. Define what is crucial for your emotional and spiritual growth. Epicurus urged focusing on what is most important, distinguishing between the necessary and the superfluous. He claimed that true wealth lies not in abundance of material goods, but in having few essential things. Apply this approach to your emotional life, reflecting on what is needed to feel fulfilled, stable, and serene in a world full of possibilities and distractions. Less is more to find satisfaction in simplicity and depth. Genuine happiness and tranquility often stem from silence, meaningful conversations, hobbies, or other activities that nourish your spirit. Identify these core needs and prioritize them, discarding anything unnecessary that doesn't bring you joy and satisfaction. By focusing on the essential, you build a solid foundation of stability and contentment. It's a continuous process involving a constant return to what truly matters. Adapt and readjust your fundamental needs as you grow and evolve. This focus serves as your compass, guiding you clearly and purposefully through life's complexities. Living intentionally, rather than merely existing, lies at the heart of Stoicism. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave your comment to draw attention to our content. If you have nothing specific to comment, simply express your gratitude. That's crucial. Today, let's continue with the eighth step, celebrating gratitude and acknowledgement, marking a pivotal moment on our journey to letting go. Here, we delve deep into the virtue of gratitude, which is a central pillar of Stoicism. This stage involves a thorough and appreciative look at what we have in the present moment, identifying gifts and valuable lessons hidden within each of our experiences. It also entails the ability to appreciate the lessons learned during difficult times. By cultivating a spirit of gratitude, we can view the world and our experiences from a completely new perspective. Obstacles become steps leading us to personal growth and the strengthening of our character. This paradigm shift redirects our focus from our needs to a profound acknowledgement of the gifts within our reach. The continuous practice of counting our blessings, whether they are meaningful encounters, the contemplation of natural beauty, or moments of tranquility and deep reflection, enhances our ability to live fully and mindfully, strengthening our emotional resilience. This practice can be likened to weaving a rich tapestry of experiences, where each thread of gratitude adds color and texture to the grand mosaic of our existence. This step invites us to rejoice in life in all its fullness, perceiving each experience as a valuable opportunity for learning and personal enrichment. By incorporating gratitude into our journey of letting go, we open doors to a deeper connection with the present moment and a deeper understanding of the meaning of life. It's as if we're exploring an untouched treasure whose richness lies not only in the things we possess, but also in the lessons we derive from our experiences. I invite you to embrace this ninth step with enthusiasm and curiosity, as it offers us the key to a fuller and more meaningful life. Step 9 in developing flexibility and readiness for change. At this crucial stage of our journey, we are called to accept not only the ephemerality of all things, but also the unpredictability of the world around us. Life is a constant flow of events, some of which are beyond our control. However, what we can control are our relationships and our response to these events. Flexibility in this context is not merely a passive response to change, but an active stance of adaptation. It means being willing to let go of our old beliefs and attachments when necessary and boldly embracing the unknown. It's like navigating a turbulent river, constantly adjusting our course as the current carries us. This doesn't mean abandoning our values and principles, but rather finding flexible ways to apply them in different situations. The practice of flexibility also allows us to develop emotional resilience. By accepting change as a natural part of life, we reduce resistance and the suffering that often accompanies the struggle against the inevitable. Furthermore, flexibility enables us to see the positive potential even in the most adverse situations. This doesn't mean ignoring suffering or denying difficulties, but rather finding ways to learn from these experiences and grow as individuals. Ultimately, the ninth step invites us to dance with life, embracing its changes and twists with grace and humility. It reminds us that life is a journey of constant discovery, and that our ability to adapt and learn is what enables us to thrive in uncertain conditions. Therefore, by embracing flexibility as a fundamental principle in our pursuit of letting go, we align ourselves with a richer, more meaningful, and more resilient life. At the 10th step of our journey, we practice compassion and information sharing. We learn to listen attentively, to empathize with others, and to recognize their perspectives and emotions. This enables us to establish more meaningful connections with those around us, fostering relationships based on understanding and solidarity. In turn, sharing entails actively contributing to the well-being of others. This can be done in several ways, from providing emotional support to assisting with concrete actions. When we practice sharing, we not only enrich the lives of others, but also strengthen our own sense of purpose and fulfillment. It's important to remember at this stage that detachment does not mean avoiding human relationships, but rather transforming them into more meaningful connections. Compassion and information sharing act as bridges that deeply and genuinely connect us with others. By practicing compassion and information sharing, we contribute to the creation of a more compassionate society, guided by ethical values and kindness. This allows us to live a fulfilling life where detachment does not make us indifferent, but rather makes us more conscious and connected beings. At the 11th step, nourish your mind and body. As we overcome the challenges of life, we begin by caring for our minds. Practicing mindfulness and self-analysis, mindfulness involves being present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. This helps us develop clarity of mind and reduce stress. Self-reflection, in turn, allows us to understand our patterns of thinking and behavior, identifying areas where we can grow and improve. Furthermore, we devote time to nourishing our minds through reading, studying, and cultivating creative skills. This enables us to expand our knowledge, creative abilities, and maintain an agile and curious mind. When it comes to taking care of your body, we value the importance of healthy eating, regular physical exercise, and adequate rest. Our body is the means of movement that allows us to explore the world, and caring for it is fundamental to a balanced life. This step reminds us that letting go is not just about freeing ourselves from worries and stress, but also about investing in our physical and mental well-being. By nourishing our mind and body, we are better prepared to face life's challenges with resilience and calmness, aligning them with the Stoic principles of virtue and wisdom. This step serves as a reminder that self-care is an essential part of the journey of letting go. When we embark on the path of detachment, whether from the complexities of people or situations, we encounter numerous profound insights and pragmatic guidance in the lessons of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy urges us to take a step back, carefully examine the reasons that lead us to detach, engage in instructive dialogue, establish boundaries for our emotional reactions, and consider the consequences of our choices. By distancing ourselves from incessant external influences, such as social media, and focusing on our basic needs, our actions align with the Stoic precepts. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, teaches us that detachment is not synonymous with emotional insensitivity. Instead, it is a path to inner peace and resilience. When we navigate complex human relationships and life's challenges, Stoic principles shine as a beacon, offering inspiration and guidance for a life enriched with virtue, wisdom, and emotional resilience. This philosophy not only enables us to face life's vicissitudes with greater equanimity, but also fosters deep and meaningful relationships with ourselves and others. Therefore, Stoicism proves to be a valuable guide on the path to a more mindful and balanced life. If you liked it, subscribe, like, and comment as always. Be grateful. See you soon. Stay strong.